Just bear with me.
Hello.
Just bear with me for a few seconds, yeah.
What?
We're doing a 1 minute silence for Q1.
Oh.
So
Sure.
when Q1 starts, we'll be quiet for a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
So hello, welcome back to CRC. For round 6 of the French Grand Prix, I'm joined with my Dutch co-commentator, Yogurt.
Yes. I'm here.
Nice to see you, mate. At the very last minute, didn't expect you to join at all. So when we head into Q1, we'll have this 1 minute silent. This is Div 1. I was supposed to be doing Div 2, but they've already got 2 commentators, so I was promoted to Div 1, and we'll see how the drivers do from here then. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this will all turn out at the French Grand Prix. I know quite a lot of these drivers, so I know some of their pace, and some of them are quite quick, so this is going to be very interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone, literally.
It's very new to you. You're into Yogurt.
Yeah, very new. I actually don't know anyone.
Right, as we now head into Q1, we are going to have a 1 minute silence for Antoine Hubert.
I think the 1 minute is over, Jamie. Jamie, I think you are muted.
Yogurt.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
are.
that was for Antoine Hubert.
Very nice respect, of course.
Very nice indeed.
1
I almost
year ago, since
Yep.
he died. Or passed away, should I say.
So I think we've got a car on the track. I did see a car leave a garage, and I think it was one of the Ferraris. So we're going to go on board with him. And,
It's actually Krishna, the Racing Point in P16. He was first out on track.
we'll go on board with Chris then. Thank you, Native,
So
for
let's
letting me
see.
know.
Yes, so I see it's a full quali. Interested to see which times will be set.
So the strategy is mediums to hards, am I correct?
I don't know, man. I've not even, I've done some time trial on this track. I haven't done any sort of league race. On most tracks is soft hard. So
Yeah.
I reckon that will be the strategy over here as well. Maybe some guys will go in the mediums, of course, because of the full quali, but don't think we will see that much.
So the Ferrari has
Strategy
a...
will probably be soft.
Oh, it's a wet race, so I don't think the strategy will matter then. It's a wet race, I've been told.
Okay, well, that makes it a whole lot easier for everyone.
I'm on board.
But the Ferrari of Strauss got ahead of Chris, so now he's actually the first one who's gonna set that time.
He's Dutch, isn't he? Strauss. Is that a Dutch name?
Yeah, I believe it's Dutch. I saw the flag in the menu. So, fellow Dutch companion.
Takes you through fourth gear through turn 1 and turn 2. On the power he goes, then headed down into turn 3. Brake around the 75 metre mark. Kiss the apex through turn 3 and turn 4. and you want to carry the minimum speed up to turn 5 and use the exit curve on the left. Purple to the first sector, of course, because of the first guy to set a lap time, or started a lap time. On this long straight then, heading towards the heavy braking zone, up to around 207 miles per hour.
I can say that Chris went about 2 times quicker in the first sector than Stroud, so Chris is on a better lap at the moment. Let's see what it is in the second sector. Stroud set a 49.9 and Chris, we'll see in a minute what he will set, 49.2. So he's already 7 times quicker with 1 sector to go. So not a good lap from Stroud, or just a good lap from Chris.
I think he could have carried more speed through turn 1 and turn 2 because they've been a bit cautious on the entry to both corners. That's what lost him a lot of time. But almost ending the lap there in Stroud. Let's see what lap time can the Dutchman set. Heading towards the penultimate corner here, and now through the final corner then. Oh, he's gone out
just
wide.
Just carried a bit too much speed too. That wasn't a great final corner. Gonna be a 29.7. That's not what you want. But Chris goes to a, what is it gonna be? 28.9. Already, what is it? 7.5 times quicker.
AJ Wuhan has validated his lap time, so we'll go on board with somebody else. That is who's
2 times behind goes, well, what is his name?
Back? Is it, we call him Back, M66 Back 27.
Okay, well, M66.
On board with the McLaren driver. Sonev down in 8th place, coming towards the penultimate corner.
Ferg is the next one. He's coming across the line. And see what he will set. The line is of course a bit moved up ahead, and he goes 3.5 times quicker than Chris.
Sonev goes to 4th place.
Sonev. What does? Let's see who's the next one. I think that is, yeah, that's that guy Draper. In the McLaren. Let's see what he will set. Oh, that's not gonna be good. No. The worst time of the people that set a time.
So the worst time in the top 7 then is Harvey goes quickest with a 128.6.
14 thousandths. Well, that's cutting it close.
Harvey Lee, duels on the medium compound tyres. I don't know why, but it is Q1, so we'll find out what he does next. Anybody else next across the line? Ginge is still in the pits. Pheasant Plucker is out there. He's on the Alpha tyre. He's coming through the end of sector 2. 49.9, not the best I've seen so far. So let's see where this lap time.
That was the same as Strauss.
So this will put him up at 6th place, 7th place, depending on how much he can improve to the next part of sector 3.
Well, the next one is Duil on the mediums. I don't know what he's gonna set, but he might have to go out again because 30.0 is again the worst time at the moment. Of course, it is set on the mediums, but he has to go again, definitely. Yeah, you can say that.
We've got Pheasant Plucker, the next one, to come across the line to set his lap time. See where he can go to 29.8. Goes up to 8th place behind Strauss and Nemo. Ahead of that guy Draper by 1/10. Draper's in the pits. Duel then, let's see what he does later on in the session because he's on the medium compound tyres. Ooh. Who's next across the line? Is it the Renault driver?
Unknown Elder. Coming for the final few corners, now for the last corner in the Renault. Didn't have that good of a last corner, clipped the inside curve a bit, which you of course don't want. So let's see what he will set. He will go to P6, 5 thousandths out of Strauss, so just about.
I thought the line was further away, and yeah, in this year's game I thought it was further away than last year. I was wondering why my lap time was a bit slow. Who else?
Well, it's not slower because you start your lap later as well.
Yeah, true. Brad Pollard, Jim Stroud, Bristol. AJ Wuhan is out on his out lap. I think he validated it his first run, so we'll go on board with him. He's on his out lap. Well,
the next guy actually across the line will be Sonne. He's about 1.5 times under his time going into the final sector. So yeah, he does need to gain a bit more time, of course, to get even higher, but let's see what he can do in that final sector. Of course, he didn't come into the pits for a new set of tires, he just went back out again on an old set. The AlphaTauri is a bit in his way. That's definitely not going to be helpful.
On the throttle he goes.
Could be worse.
Let's see where Solid goes then on his second lap on those same set of softs. He does improve slightly.
Yeah, that AlphaTauri did definitely cost him a bit of time. Rady starts his lap now.
Where is Ready? Bradley Pollock is starting his lap. Coming through turn 2 then. Taking a lot of steering input through there. And who else did you say started his lap?
I forgot already. Brady Pollock.
Oh, I'm on board with him. He's coming through the first set. He's going to set. He's purple, 21.9. That's a decent first setter.
Oh, that's very good. Very good.
Decent first setter from what I've seen so far from Bradley
Yeah,
Pollock.
very good.
Or Brady Pollock, sorry. What corner is this? Is this turn 9 or 10?
I'm not sure, but I'm at the moment looking at the Origin Gamma. He's going around the final corner. Let's see what he can set. He's also on the sauce, so nothing too strange there. He will come across the line to set a 28.5. 55 thousandths ahead of Harvey Lees. The other Williams also comes across the line, I think it was. Yeah. And he went to P7. So the Williams guys are doing very good. We also have Jim Straff going around the final corner.
Brady Pollock has run out of fuel. He's not going to set a lap time. He has to go back in the pits. So Brady Pollock,
that's definitely not what you want.
He hasn't put enough fuel in the car, so he needs to work on that.
Jim Straff had a very bad lap. 2.5 seconds off the pace. That's not what you want. Let's hope he can improve on his final run.
I'm on board with AJ then. Coming through the sector 3, last part of the track is very difficult.
49.6, not too good. I think he will go to maybe P12, P11, maybe P10 or 9 or 8 if he's lucky.
Run the final
Wait,
corner.
actually no, he will actually, yeah, probably P8 actually, sorry. My bad. I got it. Oh, it's even better.
P5 AJ 29.0 in 5th place, just behind his teammate by a tenth. He's a tenth level down on his teammate Chris, so both racing points looking good.
This is Ginger.
The Ginger goes up into 7th place.
Will just started his lap on the sauce. Of course, he set his lap time that he has right now on the medium, so interesting to see what he can do on these sauce.
Do well at his home Grand Prix, so let's see what he can do as he comes to at the end of sector 1. 22.0, 5/10 up already on his personal best in the first sector, so this is shaping up to be a good lap.
Very strong.
Teammate gets out of the way, could have gave him a bit of a slipstream, but no worries. It's only Q1, so it doesn't really matter. The top 16,
really
the top 16 will go through, and the bottom 5 get knocked out. We've got 5 minutes left of this qualifying session, so Nathan, FIFA Beefy, Brady Pollock, and KCDB has not set a lap time yet, so they need to get a lap time on the board. Jim Striver is in the danger zone of getting knocked out. Well, he is going to get knocked out.
49.3 dual heads, not the best second sector.
I think he's just good enough to get into Q2 because
actually it's 3/10 quicker than AJ went, so yeah, he's gonna fight for that top 3. It just depends on how he gets this last sector. We'll see. Goes for the final corner. What will he do?
that's a decent final corner from Duwell then, as he comes across the line. Let's see where he can take it.
Let's see what he can do. Oh, P4. Very close. Very close. P4 on just under 1 hour 10. So
look at the gas.
very close.
Look at the gas through first and fourth. Not much in it between those guys. Let's have a look.
Nathan is on a good lap. Nathan is on a good lap. He might go to first place. 49.2. 1/10 quicker than Duwil in going to the last sector, and it will be He's between Duwil and Ferg.
Look at those lap times. First and fifth are separated by 700s between those guys.
Yeah. Top 5 between 1 hour 10. It's very close.
Super close, and this is what we love to see.
We love to see it.
We really do. FIFA Beefy then, out on track, but not on a lap time. Who else is out there? Brady Pollock, he ran out of fuel. So let's see if he's got enough fuel in the car this time. James Travis is on an out lap.
Yeah, FIFA BP starting another lap.
I don't think they have to worry about tyres in this race because it is raining. I don't know if it's a full wet race, but they did tell me it's a wet race, so I don't think they have to worry too much about tyres. They can use as much as they want. Depends if it gets dry towards the end, then they'll have to change their options. As he comes to turn 3 and turn 4 now, misses the apex to turn 3, turn 4. Now coming to turn 5, yeah, they turn 5. Turn 6, gets on the throttle, ready for the straight. Turn 7 we go. On the power with DRS wide open then, approaching 207 miles per hour.
22.0. I think his last run was better, wasn't it?
And FIFA Beefy has invalidated his lap time because he taken too much curb through turn 8. So he has to go again. He's got plenty of time, but he's not got plenty of fuel. So he'll have to come back into pits and get out there again to start his lap time. Otherwise, he's not getting it through. On board with Brady Pollock, he ran out of fuel last time, but this time doesn't look like it, as he ends sector 2 with a 49.6, goes purple apparently to the middle sector.
Pheasant Plucker, 1.5 Thunder's time in sector 1, so he's one to look at as well. We'll first watch on board at Brady.
There's his fuel light, so I really hope he doesn't run out of fuel, because if he does, that's the end of his qualifying, possibly. He needs to put more fuel in the car.
He'll be fine, he'll be fine.
He ran out here last time. I hope he doesn't do it again.
He'll be fine. I believe.
Come towards the final corner, he locks up. On the power he goes then.
Not too great of a final corner, but it's good enough. Definitely for top 10, I believe. Oh, just not. He's just off, but I'm pretty sure he'll make it. Right, go to Pheasant Plucker because he's 1.5 tenths under his time, so that can actually gain him like 3 positions. And maybe even more if he gets a very good lap.
I can see quite a lot of cars coming out to do their final runs in Q1. So Pheasant Plucker comes across the line. Where can he go?
P10. Very good last sector. Very good.
What about the guys below? What about in 20th place? He's invalidated it through turn 1, so he has to go again. James Straff.
Yeah, James Straff. I was about to say. And we have that guy Draper behind there, so he's also one in the danger zone, so he needs to improve as well.
Too much
First we will look at Jim Straff. Will he improve on the time he has right now? I don't think he will improve much.
Oh,
he
no.
does, but it's not gonna be enough, unfortunately. He's still the slowest time. That guy Draper now comes across the line. What will he set? Yes, P14. He's not in the danger zone anymore. We got Chris as well on the lap. Let's see what he can do.
Chris, where is he? Chris. Oh yeah, the racing point down.
Nemo invalidated. Or he has enough fuel, he can set a lap again, but otherwise he is out. Yeah, he can go again, so he's fine for now.
Chris comes across the line, and he goes 6th place, doesn't improve.
Unfortunately.
It's only Q1, so it doesn't matter for him. The real DC's on a lap. We do turn 8 and turn 9. Brady Pollock has retired in 13th place. He best hope the guys below doesn't improve. Unknown Elders in the pits as Nathan retires from the session because he knows he's safe as he flies flat out through turn 10. Now coming to turn 11. This is a very easy corner to drift out wide. You want to drift out wide here to get a good exit through here. And this corner.
The real DC is also on a lap going through the final sector now. So let's see what he can do.
Draper's retired, so we best hope the Dutchman doesn't improve. I think the Dutchman's on his lap, along with iNemo, and FIFA Beefy's on his out lap, so I don't think that's the best thing to do considering there's only 10 seconds left.
iNemo is also on a lap, Strauss is on a lap, KCDB, I don't know if he's any good at this game, but he has to set a lap, so...
10th place.
Yeah, 10th place for the real DC.
Strauss.
iNemo invalidated.
Look at Strauss, 2 tenths up in the middle sector. He might push Draper out. He needs to find more time in the 3rd sector if he wants to secure himself into Q2.
I'm sure he can do it.
Some guys are worried. Some guys are worried that it's going to rain in the race. So good luck to them.
Yeah. Hopefully they have a good rain setup.
Yeah, I hope they do.
Let's see what. Oh, Stroud's very nice last sector, I have to say.
I think he might get into Q2 and push Draper
I
out.
think this will be a very good lap. I think top 10.
Look at that.
P6, good lap. Sonev also comes across the line and takes the P10. Oh, it's so close in this league, unbelievable. FIFA BV doesn't improve.
The guy in last place, KCDB on his.
Oh, 50.3, a very good lap. Yeah, that guy Draper will be out. Yes, definitely.
So two guys.
What is he doing? No, don't bottle it. He bottled it. What the hell?
So apparently two guys retired on track. So that might be it says it's a violation to the rules. So they might get into trouble with that. It is Jim Stroud and Brady Pollock who retired on track. So they might be in a bit of trouble.
Almost within half a second. So it's very close. I think the battle for Q3 will be very, very close. Everyone really wants to get in Q3, of course. But it's Draper who just about gets through. So, yeah, interesting.
Q1 is done then. So original Gamma, takes first place by only under a tenth ahead of Harvey Lees. Harvey Lees has got some decent pace. Hello Yuri, how are you, mate? We've got Yogurt at the party as well. So how are you doing, Yuri? Nice to see you.
Jurgen.
Let's go, Yuri. I watched your video, Yuri, yesterday, and you had that spin through what's it called, Cops, and you managed to finish in first place. Oh my God! Do you know what? I would have rage quit after that, Yuri, but you did an amazing job to finish in first place, mate. Absolutely outstanding performance. Look at that then. So Original Gabba finishes in first ahead of Harvey Lees at his home Grand Prix, along with Renault 2. Ferg is in third ahead of Nathan. Duval's in fifth. Go down to 16th downwards because look at that. Draper, Unknown Rider, Unknown Elder, sorry, and Nemo, FIFA Beefy, Jim Strap, and KCDB has been knocked out of Q1, unfortunately. In fact, isn't there supposed to be 5 guys knocked out, not 6? So one of those guys must have retired from the session.
What?
Or must have crashed out.
What the hell?
Because it's 16th downwards. Draper's supposed to make it to Q.
That's pretty shit.
It's supposed to be 15 drivers going through, not 14.
So does that mean there's only 9 drivers for Q3?
No, I don't know. I think somebody crashed. Like they lost a wheel. So I think that happened. We don't know yet until we get confirmation of who crashed.
Well, if I saw a McLaren in the wall, you know.
Draper was a McLaren, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a McLaren, so maybe he crashed himself out and yeah.
Yeah, because if you crash out, you can't make it through. Even if you're into for example, if you qualify P9 in Q2 and crash out, you can't take part in Q3 because you crashed and you've lost your wheel.
So yeah, if that is the case, I mean, yeah, I don't know if I can swear, but
I'd rather not, just for my sake. Yeah, someone crashed. Oh, thanks, Shuri, mate. But yeah, confirmation then. That guy Draper did crash out in Q1, so he will not take part into Q2. That's really unlucky for him.
Yeah. First guy, the first two people out are the Williams guys. The first one is Origin.
Origin, we'll go on board with him then. On the soft compound tyres, who's on the mediums out of interest? 3 guys on the mediums, which is Strauss, Chris, and DC. DC knows it's going to rain because he was in the chat talking about it, so I don't know whether.
It's still a bit weird. Why would you go on mediums? Maybe to save a set of softs? I don't know, but.
Can you say Yogurt is a dicky spec lap?
Don't do it.
Nah, Yogurt, I'm too nice to say that.
Well, let's see if it will be that close again as it was in Q1. Because then we're gonna have a very fun qualifying.
the top 5 was extremely close, and
Yeah, very. The top 10 even, it was all within a second, which is, this is very technical track, and actually DC went into the pit, so I think he's gonna struggle. So.
I think he went to the pits to exploratory lap time on those medium tyres as we head down into turn 1 then for Origin Gamma. 5th gear through turn 1 and turn 2. So I don't want to invalidate it by going out wide through the exit of turn 2. Coming into turn 3, breaking the 75-metre mark, kiss the apex onto both entries, slightly misses the apex at turn 4. Coming into turn 5, late apex again, use the exit curve to rest the car out. Through turn 6, 22.2 sorry, through the first sector. Coming through turn 7, flat out onto the straight we go. DRS wide open, approaching 210 miles per hour down that big straight.
Sorry to interrupt you, but Ferg got a 21.9 in sector 1, so look out for him. He will be very quick.
Very decent from Ferg then. We know Ferg's a quick driver.
Oh, let's see what he will do. Origin Gamma 49.5. Not the quickest, but it could be definitely worse when Ferg makes a big mistakes coming onto the straight, which will not give him the maximum speed going onto the straight. Now he has a 49.3, which is definitely not too good.
So did you say Ferg made a mistake?
Yeah, Ferg made a pretty big mistake.
That'll cost him a lot of time, but he's got plenty of chance in this early part of qualifying then, coming towards the final corner for Origin game of turn 15. Onto the DRS he goes.
28.8. Very nice. What can Ferg do? Let's see. Comes onto the straight up because the line is a bit more back, so he goes to a 28.6.
Still goes quickest despite making that mistake. I don't know how big that mistake was, but it hasn't.
Yeah, he missed the apex quite badly. That's basically the mistake.
We've got AJ rounding the final corner then, so let's see what the Racing Point driver can set. Hash driver coming across the line.
Ooh, P3, 28.9.
AJ, 28.8. He's a few hundreds off.
He will also on a great lap. He will probably be very close to Ferg. Yeah, very close.
Harvey leads.
Sonev is also on a lap. Oh, he is not on a great lap, to be honest. He will probably be the slowest of the soft runners. Yeah, 1.6. He's not on a great lap. Here goes the Renault to P3. Oh, it's already starting to get very close up the front. Peasant Plucker. Oh my god. Top 6.
Here comes Nathan. 28.5.
28.5. The real DC starting his lap.
The real DC in 12th place then. Let's see what the Scotsman can do. Heading down into turn 1. Nice speed carried into turn 1 and turn 2. Gets a decent exit cut out of turn 2. On his way down into turn 3. Let's see how he takes it through here. Kissing the apex in turn 3 and turn 4. I take a late apex for turn 5 as well. Now through turn 6 we're going to keep the throttle up like he just did. Flat out through turn 7.
Right.
DRS wide open onto the long straight as we head down into turn 8, breaking the 100 metre ball, take a lot of care on the entry. They kiss the apex for this one here too. Turn 9, and this next corner is going to be rather simple, go flat out through the next corner. Yellow flags through there, I don't know who it is. Is it that Renault slowing down?
Going out of the way.
As Ginger has left the session, so I hope he gets an invite to join back.
I hope he has another invite.
I think you get 2 or 3 invites because Nathan spammed me with invites, but yeah, you should get a few more invites to come. As we head round.
DC, what can he do? Around the final corner. I mean, it's already so close up the front. I mean, even if you set a very good, that's not gonna be enough for Q3. I can tell you that. Brady Pollock is on the lap. Oh, he's also very quick. He will be on the top as well. It's just the question where he will be, because it's so close together.
Heads round that final corner. On the straight then, let's see where Brady Pollock can go. He goes up to 8th place, 9th place.
Very bad last sector because he was on the same time as Ferg. He had a 0.3, no, 49.3.
Remember
So-
do you remember my last strategy around track? Remember my strategy last game on this track? Yoki, you definitely remember, don't you? Because you helped Shuri with that strategy.
Yeah. I with FRL, yeah.
Yep. What did you do? Did you do soft to medium? Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah. Your last game was very good on tire saving. And we were on the VSC. There was a VSC lap 1. So the plan was to do a 2-stop, get loads of time on those mediums, and then go to another set of mediums. But the tire was so good. We looked on lap 8. It was only like 15% or something, and I was like, and I had to go because I had something to do. And I was like, go to the end. You can definitely do it. And you did it, and you won. So very happy.
You're a legend, mate. We all support you. We all love you. As Gamma then starts another lap. Where is he? He's down in P9. No, he's not. P5. Sorry. Yeah, my eyesight's shocking.
This is next lap invalidated. He has an invalidation.
Don't think he does because he's still going for it, and he would have came back to the pits if he.
Yeah, but if he got it in the. Yeah, if he got it when he already was past the pits.
I'm gonna go check because I don't know if that's true or not. Nope, no invalidation. So he's still going. It's just a glitch on our screens. A few hundreds down in the first sector, but he can make that time up through sector 2 and through sector 3 as we go onto the DRS straight.
Chris is the next one to set a lap time, so exciting to see what he can do. Then we have M66 back. Oh, he got an invalidation, so he will not be the next one. Origin Gamma, I think he backed out yet.
Yeah, he's backed out of it. 3 tenths down to the middle sector. And look at the clouds. It was sunny earlier, wasn't it, Yogurt? Now look at them.
Did they maybe mean it will rain in quali? That's the case.
That's the case.
Chris did a 40. Was that a 48.8?
Chris, where is he? 40th place. There he is.
Or it was a 49.
Chris then needs to get a lap on the board to try and get himself into Q3. Not a set a lap time. Neither has Ginge, but Ginge has been disconnected from the session and he's back out there again. So let's see if he can get himself inside the top 10. We've got Chris right in the final corner. Let's see where he can place his racing point. Can he get to the top of the time sheets? Oh,
no, but it's only 5 tenths off and he's in P9. It's so close. It wasn't a bad lap at all, but it's just so close that if you just don't get it together as you want it, it's gonna cost you a lot. But his teammate now, AJ, is on the lap and he is just up on his time because maybe he can get something back in the final sector. But you can just see the gaps are so close. If you make a mistake, it's gonna cost you loads of positions in this qualifying. No mistakes here.
Where's AJ? Down in 6th place, so was he down slightly to the middle sector?
He was down a bit, 73,000, so he can still make it up. But he went a bit wide here, but that's just the line he takes. Nathan decides to retire just in the pits, so no worries.
AJ then, he will come across the line. Well, let's see where he can go.
No, he didn't improve. So now no, he's not on that.
M66 back is on our lap. He's 2,000 down in the first sector.
Is on a lap, and he's a second under his time already with a sector to go. So look out for Strauss. I'm positive that he can do something.
29.4, if he can improve. But
this lap was set on a medium set, and it definitely wasn't a good lap. But he's on a good lap now, I can tell you that. And he will get right into the mix.
You're about to find out, Yoga, as he comes through the final corner then. Let's see where Strauss can place his Ferrari.
I reckon this will be first place, man.
Do you think? I think he might be the top 6.
Oh! Just not. Oh! But he is, I'm telling you, he is in there. M66 back is on a lap, he's going to P5. Just ahead of Strauss.
I told you Strauss would be top 6.
I mean, Origin Gamer, or Gamma I should say, is not safe. I can tell you that. Gingy, of
Where is
course, he disconnected. He can set his only time now, probably. What will it be? Oh, P10 with only 5 tenths off. Oh my god.
So Ginger then needs to improve. I think he might have. I think he might have one more lap on the
Sonef
board.
is on the lap, but he will probably improve, you know. So I think Ginger will maybe already be out of this session before it even ends.
I think Sonnet is the only guy in the 30s, and he needs to get himself in the 28s or 29s.
Yeah. Oh no, what? 5? Oh my god, he's only 5.5 tenths off, and he's P12. Oh my god.
Oh, I think that's it. I think that's it for Sonnet, because I don't think he'll get back in the pits and get out in time.
Yeah, but he's already done 2 laps on his tire, so he definitely can't do another one.
He ain't got enough fuel, mate. He ain't got enough fuel to go for another one.
Yeah, also that's, but the tires as well. So yeah, it's over for Sonef. No time for him to get back into the pits. And Gingy also is out of fuel. So this is all that Gingy has got.
Brady Pollock's on a lap yogurt. Oh no, he's not. He's invalidated it.
Oh.
Mate, he can go for another one.
Let's hope he has enough fuel. Let's hope he has enough fuel to get around.
Who Chris is on his outlap. This is going to be his last chance to do anything. Oh, he's just cut that corner massively then. Went straight on.
Alright. The real DC now starts his final lap, and he's at the moment P14 with the worst time, but yeah, he must be able to do better. Yeah, but then you have to, like, the whole field is 6 tenths. It's insane. Let's see what DC can do. He didn't have that great of a first sector, as almost the whole top 10 retired from the session, and the 2 that aren't retired are in the pit. So the top 10 is basically, this is it, and the guys outside the top 10 can maybe change something to it.
We've got Rio DC coming through turn 9, and let's see what his middle sector is like. Is it good enough to get himself inside the top 10? 49.7.
5 thousandths only. He must have a very bad sector, a last sector on his last one. Or
80.
he has to get a good one now. It's all or nothing for him.
If he can't get inside the top 10, where can he go? Can he get above last place?
I mean, you have Gingy in 5 tenths, and you have Brady also in 5 tenths of a second behind the pole sitter. So it's all so close, and yeah, very entertaining.
That was Sonner just trying to get out of the way for the real DC. He's not allowed to retire on track, so he has to go back in the pits with no fuel. As the real DC then, as he heads towards the line, can he get himself inside the top 10? Yes, no!
No!
He improves by 10 yogurts, but not much.
What can Chris do? It's raining! It's raining!
It's raining!
But Chris is improving by a 10th! This might ruin Chris's qualifying because of the rain.
Oh dear. That's going to be a real shame for him.
He is up on his time, and it would be enough if he get this final sector right.
You ain't going to be happy with that one, my friend. Indigo!
Yeah, I can tell you that. He must be shitting himself right now.
Hello, Casper. How are you doing, mate?
Let's see what he can do. Hopefully he can get into the top 10, but I'm not sure, because yeah, it's the rain up there.
That was funny, Yogurt. That was funny.
Why?
The way you said he must be, yeah, I can't say it because I'm English. As he comes across the line, he can't get inside the top 10.
The rain costed him. Oh no.
Slap lecker to you too, Casper.
Oh my god. What a qualifying.
So, Nathan on provisional pole with a 128.5 ahead of Ferg. Does this mean it might rain his Q3? We're about to find out, folks, but...
Yeah, I think so. But just go to the gap and leader. You can just see the gaps are so close.
Oh Jesus, look at that. Look at that.
Unbelievable.
First to 14th is 7 tenths. That's how close it is between the...
Yeah. Oh. That's incredible. Incredible.
Finish the line, Jamie. Which line do you want me to finish? Do you want me to finish the line of... I'm not going to say that, but...
Finish the lily.
So Chris, Sonov, Brady Pollock and the real DC have been knocked out of Q2. They will not take any further part, and the top 10 will go through.
I mean, it was so close. I mean, it's so unfortunate for Chris and Sonef and who were the other two, DC and yeah, Brady. Unbelievably close. And it is indeed the top 10 that we'll go through.
It is. It's raining, man. Say. Nathan, top 2 then, close between 73 hundredths of a second. The 2 Frenchmen down in 3rd and 4th.
I'm very happy with Strauss in P6, of course, the only Dutchman, so I'm definitely for him. OP wins.
It's raining, man. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Quite a few French fans. AJ's not French. I know he's English. He's not French. I don't know about Pleasant Plucker. I can't even say his name properly.
I don't know. But let's hope Strauss can get it on pole. I mean, he's only 2 temps off, you know. It can be anyone's game, and as you can see, guys, it's raining. So yeah, now it's especially anyone's game.
This will show who's got the skills in the rain. Separates the men from the boys, as they would say.
Maybe someone that has a rain setup has a very big advantage.
I think they all have rain setups because it is raining in the race. So Yogurt, let's see who has the skills there to try and get themselves into 1st place in difficult conditions. This is my type of conditions, Yogurt. Rain. I love the rain.
I hate it. Just give me the sun.
I'm probably saying that because I'm on pad.
Yeah, I mean, on pad I find it pretty easy because of the controller vibrations, but I still don't like it. I prefer sunny conditions. It's Strauss, the first one out on track. So yeah, I'm rooting for him, of course. So let's hope he can do well.
Brady Pollock in the game chat. I could speak to him, see how he feels.
Maybe you invite him for the party. Maybe he wants to say something.
Brady, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. I might want to speak to you because you're quite unlucky in that Q2. You left the session.
Yeah, no, because I had to change my controller because my controller was very low. And I forgot to do that before.
How much fuel did you put in the car in Q1? Because we saw you ran out of fuel just before the session, well, just before the end of the lap.
I had, I think 2 laps.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was using 3 laps on time.
Oh, is that why?
And then,
How do you feel?
sorry.
No, continue what you're going to say.
I'm just gonna create a fast really fast.
Brady, before you go, how do you feel about the race onwards?
Is the race wet or dry? I forgot to check.
It's wet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, how do you feel? I can tell by the reaction.
Straight. Really straight. So do not make any contact.
I hope you have a good race, mate. Have a nice race, and we'll see you later. It's fine. No worries, mate. No worries. You got to do what you got to do, isn't it? Had a nice conversation with did you see it, Brady Pollock?
No, I was just doing my thing.
Yeah, I had a nice conversation with him in game chat. Look at the conditions there. Heavy rain on the track.
I mean, I think everyone wants to set their time early because it's probably gonna rain even heavier as time goes on.
I'm just reading the chat below as we go into turn 5
yeah,
then.
that was me. That Funk Castle guy is me.
Turn 6. Nice and cautious. As you can see, half throttle to make sure I just get the wheel spin and lose traction. Now full throttle on the straight.
Tiny left from Strauss. I hope he gets pole.
Hope he gets ball because he's Dutch.
Yeah, of course.
So Strauss has got a Dutch supporter. I've never had this before. An English and Dutch commentator mixed together.
What are you doing? He's talking to me. Let's see what Strauss can do. I think the Renault.
Oh, he went flat out.
Strauss!
He went flat
Gets a
out.
lot of shape.
In that 45-degree corner,
Oh,
he
the
went flat
Renault
out.
also loses it a bit, so that corner is very hard, it seems.
I think he went flat out through there, which cost her a lot of time. The back end couldn't take it.
He couldn't handle it.
As we come through the final two corners then for Strauss, let's see how much time it's cost him.
Well, it definitely costed him a lot. I'm looking at Harvey at the moment because Strauss's lap you can basically throw into the bin.
Strauss will come across the line then, and let's see where the Dutchman can go. Oh yeah, 43.3. We've got Harvey coming across the line. He will go.
What can Harvey do? 41.2. That's all 2 seconds.
AJ's gone out wide. He's gone back into the pits. Bless him.
What can Will do? Will comes across the line. What can he do? He's 2.5 times off.
Origin Gamma then.
Back 1.5 tenths. Of course, the gaps in the ring will be a bit bigger, but it's still pretty close.
This is Ginger coming across the line. We've got the car ahead of him, goes 5th place, and he goes up into 6th place.
Nathan had provisional pole, now he's 5 tenths off the pace.
That's what I'm talking about. Dubal's got for a second lap on these intes, the most preferred way. He's already a 2 tenths up to the first setter.
Burke. Oh, for good shit.
As Duval has gone for a second lap on these intermediates. That's what you need to do. Do second 2 laps because it really helps get the grip.
Is also on a lap. He's 1 tenth up, but he can obviously still improve a lot because of his mistake. He takes it way more cautious because a bit wide, but it's better than his last run at least.
The Duval ends the second setter 2 tenths up, shall we say, estimated it to the nearest decimal point. So 2 tenths up to the second sector. We come to the third sector. The guy ahead of him gets out of the way, which is Harvey Lee's. Harvey Lee is up into 1st place.
Yeah,
Looks like it's stopped raining. It's stopped raining, Yogurt.
It seems, actually, you might be right, it's maybe stopped raining. I don't know, but here comes Strauss across the line. Let's see what he can do. He goes to P4, but if it actually stops raining, we might see some people on the softs at the end of this quality session.
Depends how quick it will dry up, but I'm on board with Duval, and Duval will come across the line. It might be pole, though. It will be pole.
Yes, he does. What a final sector. Jesus Christ, almost a second gone from the rest of the field.
What about Nathan? He comes to the final corner. Let's see how much he can prove on his second lap time. Lovely French helmet from Nathan. Let's see where he can go then. He comes across the line to take pole. No, he doesn't. The line came up a bit too quick. I said it a bit too early because I thought...
Gingy. Oh, he invalidated. Ferg is improving, but not by a lot. See what he can do. He's all... oh my god! Pole for Ferg. Jesus Christ.
I love this qualifying session. It just improves the time as much as they can.
Yeah, but the track is getting better right now, so are we gonna see some people coming into the pits for the softs? Because the track also, if you go on board, it's getting very dry.
We'll find out towards the end of the qualifying session. Whoever's last across the line will have the benefit of setting a good time.
Yeah. So it's gonna be an almighty fight in qualifying.
Oh, is he? Yeah, he's 6 tenths up on his lap. Well, 6 tenths below. Depends.
Honestly, already put it on the softs. He's in the pits, but he's definitely gonna go for it as late as possible, of course.
Back is on a good lap. We've got yellows to set of 3.
Gingy, 7 tenths up.
Gingy. Oh, Ginger.
Big power slide.
Where's the driver I was on board with? DRS is now enabled.
Ooh.
He goes into the pits at the very last moment.
The pits last minute.
I
think Gingy might also just go into the pits. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you set a time right now. Even if you are improving. And as I said, he's got to come.
What about Nathan? Where is he? Nathan? Yeah, he's in the pits behind him. Pheasant guy is on his outlap. Ferg is in the pits. Pheasant Plucker is on his outlap on the inters. Oh, he's off the track on his outlap. He's going to spin. He's going to hit the wall. He's going to hit the wall. He's going to get... Oh, lucky to survive that one.
He's lucky boy.
Now what he should do is back off and go to the pits to set some softs on.
Yeah.
Very lucky boy.
Very lucky boy. I mean, in the dry conditions, Nathan was the quickest, but this isn't really like completely dry conditions, of course. So Yeah, that's usually we will be the strongest. Everyone is gonna wait until maybe like 2 minutes and 10 seconds, 2 minutes 20 seconds to go out because that's about the latest you can. You can, yeah.
It's
Can get
okay,
it.
Yogurt. We all have those moments, especially me. So 2 drivers then, AJ and Pheasant Plucker have not set a lap time yet. AJ is just waiting.
Yeah,
as
but they will,
Gingy.
of course. Oh, I already see a Mercedes going out. That might be a bit early. I think that's Will.
It's Gingy. He came out of the garage.
Yeah, it's a Gingy. And Will also comes out. So they actually go quite early, in my opinion.
What time would you go?
2 minutes 15.
Let's see how dry the track is though, judging from being on board with Gingy. Not too bad, is it,
It
Yogurt?
seems pretty good. It's a bit of rain, but I think that will dry up pretty quickly. I think we'll be just racing on a completely dry track, you know. So.
Looks like he's pushing on that outlap just a bit. You've got to be careful not to spin the car.
Maybe just to get the tires up the temperature, because that it's going to be tough in these cold conditions, of course. I mean, it will Pheasant be in time? I don't think he will. He comes out now. He might be. He's in time.
Oh dear.
It is gonna be close, but you can cut a lot of corners on this track, so you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, true. I don't know if they're allowed to do that or not.
Even if he doesn't, he will be fine. So yeah.
So Nathan needs to come out the
33 when
pits
he
now.
comes into corner 1.
What is Nathan doing? He's still in the pits, mate. He needs to get out now.
Nathan, ooh, he's gonna have to cut some corners if he wants to make it. I can tell you that.
He's not cutting corners. He's the admin, and he's not cutting corners, so I don't think he'll make it.
Well, then Nathan will be in P10, I can tell you that.
On board with Gingy then as he heads towards the final corner. Nathan's left it a tad too late, should we just say.
Yeah, you can definitely say that. Let's see what Gingy can do. He's the first one, so he'll technically be the slowest.
I don't think you can, Yuri, because they fixed the patch. I tried to do that in another league, but it didn't let me, so I don't think so, Yuri, mate. Still a glitch in this game. I don't know if it is, depending who you are, depending if you're lucky enough to get the glitch. What's it going to be to the first set to 3.4 seconds up already?
22.5. It's gonna be interesting to see what Beck can do, of course. He had 22.5 and Beck 22.9, so not that great from Beck. Duel 22.4. We have Origin. He was invalidated. I mean, that's not what you want.
Well, Nathan slowed down, and qualifying is over. But Yogurt says there's a glitch. Will this glitch work on Nathan?
You can actually go, and I think Nathan knows.
He comes across the line.
Yes, he can.
Wow, lucky boy.
So, in my opinion, he's a very dirty cheater, but this is Gingy, comes around the final corner. Let's see what he can set. First one to come across the line, so what will he do? P1, of course, 30.0. Then we have Beck.
We have Dougal first.
Oh, Beck is not on a good lap, I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, Beck
He's
on the
not on a
house.
good lap. He's on a very bad lap. Sport time's up.
Dougal comes across the line, set pole.
Yeah, Dougal pole. Origin Gaming, I think, yeah, he had an invalidation.
Oh, it doesn't
That's
look
not good. Ferg. Let's see what Ferg can do.
AJ Wuhan has got an invalidation, so he will not improve. He'll start down in P9, P10, depends if Pleasant Plucker.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. What can Ferg do? He will come to P1. Yes, but it will probably be Nathan, of course, because he was the last one to come across the line. Let's see what Pheasant can do, what Strauss can do. P3, then we have Nathan, who will probably set P1 because he was the last one to come across the line. Dirty cheater, I'm just saying.
P2, I think.
And he went to P2.
P5.
No, P2.
P5 on my screen. Oh, but yeah, P2, it's just changed.
Yeah, I know that bit. So, I mean, that was very well deserved by Ferg. If you can set a 28.5 in these conditions, it's very good.
2 tenths quicker than Nathan in second. Dubel at his home Grand Prix in third. Strauss in fourth place at a Pheasant Plucker. This
Yeah,
is
Strauss. Very good.
Gingy in sixth place at the back. Harvey Lee's in eighth. Origin Gamer ninth place ahead of AJ Wuhan, who will start down in 10th.
Yeah, it's not too good. But P10 is better than P20. So.
Nice to see you though, Yogurt. Very nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some food real quick, so I'll be right there.
Look at that, a full wet race. I bet some drivers are dreading it then. I would be dreading it. In fact, I won't be dreading it because I love the rain. So yeah, let's see how much skill these drivers have got then. It's going to be a long race ahead of us. Who will survive in these wet conditions? Who will get a good start? When it comes to lap 19, we'll do a minute silence for Antoine Hubert. So when it comes to lap 19, we'll do a minute silence for the legend who passed away last year, of course, which is very tragic. But Charles Leclerc, Pierre Gasly, good friends of his, making him proud. It's a shame to see him go, but he died, loving what he did, which was racing. So when it comes to lap 19, we'll do the minute silence for Antoine. Here is the formation lap then. Everybody on a brand new set of intermediate tyres.
I am back.
Oh yeah, Yogurt, when it comes to lap 19, we'll do a minute silence.
Okay, yeah, because of number 19, right?
Antoine, yep.
So it's raining again. Intermediates.
Roughly should be done in an hour this race. All 20 drivers then here at the French Grand Prix.
Yeah, what are your predictions?
My predictions? I'd say, oh, it's a very good one. I think Ferg, top three, I'd say Ferg, Duwell, and I don't know. I want to say Nathan. I don't want to upset him by not putting him in the top 10, but I really don't know. Depends who's got the skills in this wet weather condition race.
Yeah. Well, we saw in quali, Ferg was the quickest when it was raining. He was also the quickest when it was dry, so that's the most important thing, of course. But he was the quickest when it was raining, and he is now probably feeling at home. So I think Ferg will get the W, and then Strauss, and then Bill. I don't think Nathan will carry on this P2.
Right then, as they all come to the grid then. Hopefully Yogurt is still here.
Yeah, I was just eating real quick. I just muted myself, so it wasn't too annoying to listen to.
Pheasant Plucker has got a red X next to his name, so hopefully he's in the session.
Let's hope so. Because this field is obviously very close. In the rain it will be obviously a bit bigger the gaps, but it will still obviously be quite close. We are still waiting on something or someone.
I don't know what we're waiting for, but we'll go in a few moments' time when the lobby sorts itself out. Predicted pit stops are there. Come on, please don't mess up.
Well, shite.
I can't believe this already. Come on, when it comes to the very last moment, it has to mess up, doesn't it? Like, honestly.
I mean, it's when the lobby glitches, it's someone that can't load in. So, who are the X you said?
Pheasant Plucker and Jimstroke down in 19th.
Well, you should tell in the Discord that they should leave, and then we can go.
The thing is that you can't always. I don't know.
We'll just, well, we're gonna need to wait forever if they don't leave, so.
I think we're gonna wait till Christmas till this starts.
I'll give it 5 minutes and then I'll be gone, man. Alright guys, get your chips.
So it's nice to
Now
see
you
you.
can.
Nice to see you though, Yogurt.
Of course.
Are you still league racing these days?
Not really.
Oh, you were really quick.
Hmm?
You were quite quick.
I signed up for PSGL, but I haven't heard anything of it, so I guess I'm not doing PSGL. Yeah, I'm doing a Project Cars 2 league.
Do you think I should get? Oh, I've been. Oh.
Now everyone is